nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Not nervous to talk, but like I did something he was not expecting.
You know.
I am a judge for Chicago's most eligible bachelors, and I've nominated my new friend here. Are you sweating? Were you sweating?
No, I was walking back from volleyball and like I looked at my my email and it was like, you've been nominated for whatever it's called, and I was like, great, because you were texting me all day yesterday and you were like,
I randomly asked for his email and I sent the invitation.
you did.
And I don't think you were prepared for that.
I wasn't. No.
And you know, I'm new to it. This is the third round.
Okay.
From what I understand, there's no rose ceremony. There's no panel in front of people.
Okay.
It's you meet with the founder.
Okay.
She decides if she likes you.
All right.
And then you get prizes.
Okay.
And it's like 2 events. Like there's a networking event where you're like announced.
Yeah.
And then there's the finale.
This is the worst. I hate.
Okay, I need to know why you feel this way, because every man that I've nominated is having this reaction.
Yeah.
And like as a woman, I would find it such an honor. I would be like so like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, there are 2 gay men that were very excited to be nominated. The gays get it because they're like, oh my God. And you know how you could see how I wrote about you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you'd be able to see that. So I was just like filling in whatever. And one of my friends that I nominated, one of my gays, I put that he should have been a pageant queen in a past life. And I was like, oh no, now he knows I'm calling him a pageant queen.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a fabulous man and he is a pageant winner in my book. So like, I don't think he would be offended by me saying that. But he knows I said it because he can see it now. But anyways, he was like so honored because it's an honor to be considered a quality man. So why are you feeling so yucky?
Well, I hate attention. Like, I hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's on my live stream for the second time in 7 days.
Well, all right.
I call bullshit.
I think it's that I didn't anticipate it because I don't know how big this is. Like, first of all, you didn't really tell me how big this little video that we did the last time was. Yeah, and you're like, by the way, I have thousands of followers. And I was like, oh, okay. So this, like, who knows how big this is? Like, how big is this? Well, first of all, hold on. Let's take a step back.
Let's back up. Okay, we can back up.
Because we did a whole podcast.
We did.
And then I had
about
said,
dead people.
Well, that was like about 2 minutes of it, and then the rest of it was about relationships. But whatever. Anyway. So we have this podcast.
Yes.
And I say, I'm going to be single forever. I don't want to date anyone. And somehow in your mind, you're like, great, so I'm going to sign him up for this pageant now.
Well, it's more about you as a person being a good person.
Sure.
So to me, it's called eligible bachelor.
Got it.
But it's that you're a great man that should be in a place of power.
Sure. Okay.
Because to me, it's not necessarily referring to your marriage material.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know your ins and outs of that so much.
Sure.
But there are very few men that I think are quality.
Sure.
And I just find, you to be a nice person. So I nominated you.
Okay.
I didn't know you were going to crash out about it.
All right, first of all, we're not crashing out over here, right?
I mean,
we're just taking it back a little bit.
When I greeted you at the door today, you were feeling a little stress tension in your body. So some would argue that you are a little uncomfortable.
Oh, my God.
With what's happening.
Okay, so tell me this. All right, so you signed me up for this thing that I still don't really know anything about. Just prizes. Like you're, I feel like you're downplaying it a little bit. Is it something I need to attend? Like you said that, right? There's like 2 events or something?
I'm new to the developing concept of this. This is the 3rd one. This is the first one of men. The first 2 were women. Okay. I went to the finale a few weeks ago. And it was the 5 winners, all with crowns, just sitting there on a stage. They didn't really talk.
All right.
And when I asked yesterday, what are the expectations of my attendance, there's 2 events in August.
Okay. Oh, it's this month.
And then the winners are next month.
Oh my God. Okay.
Why is that stressful, Christian?
I don't know. It is.
Talk me through the emotional,
know.
mental blocks that you have about why this is stressful.
I don't know.
You go to networking parties. That's where
true.
we met.
That's true, but it's rare that I'm like the center of attention for these. Like I'm just an attendant at those like.
This man thinking he's going to be the star of the show already.
I didn't say I was going to be the. I didn't say I was going to be the star by any means. Oh gosh.
You're so uncomfortable. It's funny.
Why did I agree to this?
To the live stream, you mean, or just like be my friend?
The first part, or no, the latter. The latter.
So, you don't have to, but I think you should meet with the founder, Crystal.
All right.
Who's a very successful powerhouse badass.
Okay.
She's amazing.
Sure.
Straight shooter.
Okay.
She'll explain what happens behind the scenes. Because I actually, when I was asked to be a judge, thought that I would get to be more mean to the men's.
Sure.
And I'm disappointed that I don't get to be more mean to the men's. Because I thought I was going to put you on stage and grill you.
Great. Yeah.
That does not get to happen, unfortunately. I'm a little disappointed that that's not part of it.
Does that happen in any capacity? Or
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
I believe there are 2 events, which are optional.
Got it.
I can't make one because I'm going to be out of town. And you just like commingle and walk around and announce yourself as one of the guests, like one of the potentials.
Okay.
And then there's There's winners.
Okay.
For the women, there were 5. There could be more. There could be less for the men.
What did the
know.
girls get at the end of it?
They got like cash money and like several products.
Okay.
So again, Crystal, the founder, can explain it more.
Okay.
But where I want to go with this is your mental blocks.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh.
Like why you don't feel excited.
It's not that I don't feel excited. It's just new.
Okay.
I think, so I'm all about adventure and experiencing new things. But I think like I have to be expecting it maybe, or like I know about
Prepared.
it. There you go.
Okay.
Right now I'm like, what is...
The rug was ripped out.
Oh, it was. It was. Like, I just came off of a win from our volleyball game last night, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling great. I'm walking down the street, and I go, what the hell is this?
I wish you had filmed your reaction.
Well, that's why I texted you. I'm like, what the F is this? So...
It was almost like he was offended.
I wasn't offended.
Like,
I wasn't offended.
It was almost as though like he was like, "How dare you?"
That's not what I said.
It's not what you said, but your reply was not like my gaze, where they're like, "Oh my gosh, Lisa," with the crying eye emoji. Like, this is so great. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for considering me. And most straight men are like, "What did you do?"
Yeah. Well, what do the other guys say that are straight that you've done this for? How many other ones did you do this for?
I did a handful of people.
Okay. What were their reactions that were straight, not the gay ones?
The straight ones are all uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with them.
But that's what I wanted to talk about. Why?
I don't know.
What wouldn't you want a compliment from me?
Yeah, I think a compliment's one thing. I think putting me into a
So
whole
is
pageant
it me
is another
nominating you a compliment? You don't have to accept it.
I know, but now we're already here, and I have to do it.
You have to do it. You heard him. Oh my God, he's definitely gonna do it. I love this. I love this.
Oh my God. Okay, so where does this take place? Where do these events take place? And why can't you be there again for one of them?
Because I'm a keynote speaker in Nashville.
Oh, I forgot. You're famous. Sorry.
And I'm busy.
Yeah.
And it's the night before. Like, if it was like a little bit, like 2 days before, I could have done it. But I can't do it till like 10 o'clock and then fly out the next morning and keynote speech at noon. Like, it just, the timing doesn't work that way.
Okay.
I want to go back and stay in the energy of when you received it.
Okay.
Because to me, you were very bold in coming to meet me and doing this live stream last week.
Yeah.
You were very bold when I met you in person at the CS Magazine event.
Yeah.
You seem to be very bold and honest and direct. So when you receive a compliment, it's like a crash out. And I want to understand subconsciously what it is that's triggering that, that could be holding you back from receiving things that you wish to have in your life.
Yeah.
He kind of did a snarl. Did
I
you guys
didn't
hear that? He was
snarl.
like,
Oh my
and there was like a,
God. Let me respond. Okay, so.
and if I'm picking on you too much, you can tell me.
No, you're not picking on me
Okay,
at all.
okay,
I don't
okay.
even feel like I'm being picked on.
Okay, good.
I think that maybe it's the way that I've programmed myself. Here's what I mean.
Self-awareness is sexy. Keep going.
So
keep going.
when, okay, so like for my business, for instance, right? And let's just say we close like a really big deal, and it's amazing, right? The numbers are there, the client's amazing, and then my assistant, she'll be like, "This is such a great thing. Like, are you excited?" In my head, I ignore it and I don't try to like give into like the prize, because I feel like when you do, then you become like
Egotistical.
there you go. Yeah, like your ego gets too big, and I think that
You humble yourself.
I do. I humble myself all the time, so I try to just ignore it. So like when things like that happen, I always ignore it. I never like celebrate it. I'm like, all right, on to the next thing, right? So I think it's very similar in this aspect where you're like, I think you're amazing and you need to go on this, and I'm like,
And give free stuff and money for doing nothing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad that you're self-aware.
yeah.
Do you remember an instance in your life where you accepted something so boldly and proudly and people like mocked you or made fun of you or put you down because you were so proud that you were like a brachiosaurus? I don't see you ever being a brachiosaurus, to be honest.
You know what? I think it was actually for my first company. I thought that I was the shit, and I was like walking on water. I was like,
But what is wrong with thinking you're the shit? That's what I want all of humanity
yeah.
to understand, that it is okay to think that you're awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm awesome.
Well, I think I thought like I was more than awesome. Like I think it definitely went to my head way too fast. Again, it was my first company, but like everything was going well, and I was like, oh, I can't lose. Like I remember I kept saying that to my team at the time, my first team. I'm like, there's no way we can fail. We're gonna do all these amazing things. And then COVID happened, and I lost everything, and I was like, got it. Never do that again.
Psychologically, I find it fascinating that the men that don't deserve to be braggadocious are, and the ones that are humble are the ones that are the true leaders and should be the ones that are embracing their power. Isn't that fascinating?
Sure.
Like, I am on dating apps, and I will get the most hideous looking men missing teeth that are so bold to tell me, like, oh, we're going to get married.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then there's like the incredibly attractive, handsome man that I'm genuinely feeling connection and chemistry with.
Sure.
That doesn't swipe right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Why is that? There's like an askew in the belief system where the people that, you know, maybe aren't, I don't want to say deserving, but in the vibration of receiving are receiving unjustly.
Yeah.
And those that should be receiving because they're good quality people are deflecting their power and wanting to like stay humble.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have an answer for that, but I do think that I'm.
Oh, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna work it out right now. That's what this live stream
This
is
is a
for,
therapy
Christian.
session.
Yes, this is my work here. This is what we're doing.
Okay, really quick before we dive into this, I read something along one of your profiles. You had said that you're a hypnotist.
I'm a certified hypnotherapist of 13 years. Yes.
Okay. What does that mean?
Okay.
So you hypnotize people, or like you put them under?
Yes.
Okay.
So hypnotherapy is guided meditation.
Yeah.
So when you sit and you use an app or you go to a sound bath or whatever, by the way, there's not many people today, so it's less people. So don't worry, less people are seeing you today than last time.
Sure.
Because we're not talking about dead people, so it's less exciting.
How did you label this?
I only had an hour, so that's why there's not many people signing in, because I didn't get to promote it like last time.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
There's only 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a compliment. You both are looking so good. Well, thank you. Thank you. He's single, by the way.
She looks very good. Yeah.
In my sweats. And I'm a certified hypnotherapist, which, if to kind of go to my history, I started modeling when I was diagnosed as celiac disease. So I was diagnosed in 2007 as having celiac disease, meaning I can't have gluten, I can't have bread.
Right.
And I became really afraid of food and developed an ED.
Yeah.
And was modeling because I had an ED. And, you know, I looked really lean, and modeling agencies were like, hey, could you lose more? And I was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was exercising for about 3 hours a day and eating about 700 calories a day. And I was modeling. I was making the checks, but my boyfriend at the time was like, hey, you look like a boy.
Wow.
I'm not physically attracted to you anymore.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's nice. So we broke up.
That's insane.
And then I was dating another guy, and he's like, hey, I think you might have an ED. And I was like, that's a better way to approach this conversation. Thank you. So I went to a therapist who was like, I think you need to go to a hypnotherapist. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but sure. And I went to this woman, her name's Sheila. She actually is still in Chicago practicing today.
Okay.
And I booked a 6-pack because you don't really think change is going to happen in the first session. And trust, there are people that I've worked with in the first session. There is a shift. But it is something that you need to like do a few more times, not only to get the full impact, because there's only so much I can do in 1 hour.
Sure.
But also you want to reinforce the new patterns and behaviors that you're processing and like revamping and rewiring. So I remember it was the 4th session where I was laying there and we were talking about emotional eating. And what happens is it relaxes you into a theta state near sleep. So if you've ever seen research where right before you go to sleep and right after you wake up is the most powerful moment to rewire your subconscious brain, which is why it is so dangerous to be scrolling before bed or watching toxic movies and shows or waking up and checking your phone first for the first hour. That first hour before sleep, or that last hour before sleep and that first hour when you wake up are so important to programming how you think about yourself that entire day. And with hypnosis, I relax you into that state. I'm not doing it now. I haven't done it yet. So like, this isn't really a hypnosis that we're doing.
You're like, I haven't got you yet.
But I am asking leading questions to kind of get you to, you know, process yourself and think about yourself and not have ADD from avoidance. With your body language and instead locking into the conversation.
I don't like that you can read me like a book. And
I can read everyone like a book.
It's very uncomfortable.
It's not just, I really think this is part of my problem with dating.
Yeah.
Because I can read a man quite well.
Okay.
That they get like squirmy. They get itchy.
Am I getting squirmy?
You are definitely squirmy.
What?
You're very fidgety.
What do you mean? No,
It's not a bad thing, Christian.
I'm the same way as I was the first time.
I don't mean to call you out, and if you want to stop, I can stop.
No, I don't care. It's fine. Whatever.
So hypnotherapy is a guided meditation where the first probably 30 to 45 minutes before a session, we go through an intake form.
Okay.
And I want to know, are you afraid of water? Are you afraid of flying? What, you know, what specific things about you? Because like, I don't want to meditate you and bring you to an ocean and you're afraid of the sand.
Right.
I don't want to bring you to a place where you like are going up a mountain and you're high up in the sky and you're afraid of heights. Like, I want to make sure that you're comfortable, because in order for me to assist you, because you're doing the work, I'm just like a coach. I'm literally like guiding you through like a drill so that you're a better player in the game.
Sure.
Because I believe that we're playing life like a video game.
Okay.
And that my reality is different than your reality.
Yeah.
And everyone has their own version of the video game. And I can't tell you my reality is the correct reality because you exist in your own.
Sure.
And we all have free will and we all have free creativity and whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that you're comfortable in your reality, because I've had so many women call me and they're like, I want to book you for hypnosis for my partner because my partner does XYZ. And I'm like, listen, girl, I know that he's bothering you, but I can't make anyone do something they don't voluntarily agree to.
Sure.
You have to want the change. You have to be comfortable with admitting that you're doing something and that you need to do something different, or what I do won't work.
Yeah.
Because I'm just helping lead you there. I'm bringing you to the water. I'm not pulling you. I'm not dragging you. I'm saying, hey, there's the water over there. Do you want to walk with me? You have to be voluntarily walking with me to get there.
Sure.
So the hypnosis, the first like 30 to 45 minutes, I drill down with like question on question on question on question, kind of like how we started, where I'm like, Because a lot of people know where it starts from. I had a client who had been SA'd by a family member.
Okay.
And so he felt terrible about himself.
Sure.
He felt very low worth. He didn't think he could ever be successful. He kept changing jobs. He would literally get very emotional talking about being a good dad because he was just nervous that he was going to mess things up. Like, he just felt really low self-worth.
Sure.
Because he had had a moment in his family where he has SA'd and his family didn't help him. Kind of didn't believe him.
Sure.
Disregarded him. So that permanently stuck with him as part of his programming. Oh, I must not matter. Oh, my experience wasn't that important. Oh, me saying that this hurt me or made me uncomfortable doesn't matter. So people can just treat me however they want to.
Yeah.
And so there's a moment in our lives. There was another man that I worked with that had been bullied a lot. And so before, in our sessions, before I could say anything, he's like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Or yeah, I'm just lazy. Like, he was labeling himself words that were not in connection of the lifestyle and the belief system that he wanted. He wanted to be a videographer of like a huge Hollywood caliber, and he wanted to like be wealthy and be able to pay his bills. But he was speaking about himself based on the pattern that he had with his social relationships when he was in like elementary school that had permanently embedded into his subconscious mind and caused him to think and talk about himself in a certain way that self-sabotaged.
So when you do these things with these people, these therapy sessions, let's just say round 4 or 5, right? What happens at the end of it? Like, do they gain confidence again? Do they have a different outlook on life? Like,
all of that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a client who had cancer, who literally came to me saying, I have stage 4 cancer. They're telling me I might not come out. She had one type of cancer, and then she got this new second kind of cancer that I think scientifically was less than 20% of survival. And she was like, I know I need to do something different, and you're different. I want to try.
Yeah.
And it's my belief that when you have disease and disorder within your body, it's a limiting thought that you're thinking about yourself. I didn't bring the book down now, but there's an author, Louise Hay, who references an entire book like migraines. And then you read it, and there's a negative belief that you have about yourself. And then next to it is the positive reversal of it. So you got like dandruff, neck pain, warts, every physical ailment that you can think about. Anxiety's in there too. And in the book, when someone says, oh, I'm suffering from migraines, and I look up in the book and I read the negative affirmation, and I'm like, would you say that you feel blah, 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 blah about yourself? And they're like, oh my God, my mom, my grandma, we all suffer from the same issue. Yeah, we all feel that way about ourselves. Yeah. It's my belief that people get sick because they're thinking so negatively about themselves that they are creating the cancer or the pain point within their body.
Sure.
They are so dysregulated with believing that they are a healthy, healed, and whole person. They're believing that they have a gap or a loss or a negative portion of themselves.
Yeah.
That is causing them for their body to be like, okay, well, if you feel that way, then I guess we're sick.
Yeah.
Let's make some mold over here.
So, okay, with that girl with cancer, what happened at the end of that?
She doesn't have cancer anymore.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And during our sessions, her dad ended up getting very sick. And he was like, they were saying that he was close to dying. And he was saying he wanted to give up, that he didn't want to live.
Yeah.
And she said, Lisa, if we had not had our sessions, I would have crashed out. I would have not known how to be supportive and loving to him during that. But I was so aware that words were powerful and that how I felt and talked to him about the experience would impact his success, that I'm so thankful that we had these conversations.
Yeah.
And her dad made it through.
Wow. That's insane. I've never heard of that before.
Well, my name's Lisa Petrick. Welcome to my channel. This is the content that I speak about. But isn't it fascinating?
That is fascinating.
That something within your brain that was accidentally programmed at some point, maybe intentionally, there are some narcissistic people in our lives, it happens.
Sure.
That created this false reality that you're living when you actually want to be over here. You don't want to be in a limiting reality where your relationships maybe aren't so great, or you don't have all the abundance or affluence that you desire. Because there's this one person on the schoolyard that said one thing about you that you repeatedly, unknowingly recycle in your brain that tells you, because like I've been doing the work for so long that it's hard for me to think negative.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say negative things out loud.
Sure.
Even with doing these live streams or like meeting with clients, it's hard for me to say like, oh, I'm so lazy. No, I don't believe that, universe. Like I always immediately say, this is an example. This is not how I feel. I know I am successful. I know I am productive. I know I am a goddess. I know I'm powerful.
Yeah.
I know that I have the divine spirit within me. But that's all of us. And I think a lot of people are afraid to appear confident and embodying that power, that magnetism.
Sure.
Because I think a lot of us were narcissistically abused and we don't want to look like that narcissist. We don't want to look like that selfish, entitled, greedy person. So there's this like weird volleyball of you want the things that you want, but you don't want to appear so conceited and selfish. But like me having money, Christian, doesn't take it away from you.
Sure.
Money isn't real. Money is energy. Money is fake paper that they print. It's no longer backed by gold. It doesn't actually have like a vault of gold for every dollar that's been printed. That's not real life anymore. It used to be the case, but now money is just energy. So why me having energy, does the energy not come to you? That's not real life. That's not real. We could all have energy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. So where the juxtaposition lives is like, if you're worried about being selfish, you're not being selfish.
Yeah.
That's the irony, is there's so many people running around, maybe political people that we might know, that are so entitled and demanding of what they receive, that even though people dislike them and don't want them to have the things, they receive them. Because they're telling the universe, I want it, and you're going to give it to me, so it does.
Yeah.
Isn't that fascinating?
It is a little fascinating.
So it's almost, like I said, juxtaposition of like, what is the balance and boundary of like being too arrogant with it? Because I was on a walk earlier today and my girlfriend and I were like getting coffee, and I said, I've been doing a lot of research about dating, and women that are mean have better relationships. Women that say what they want boldly and proudly are dating men that adore them and are obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Because I think a man wants to have the totem of a divine feminine woman that loves him, that he can cherish and take care of. But it feels off-putting because a lot of men feel like that takes away from their power, like putting someone else before them. But it's my belief that the divine feminine helps the masculine to accelerate. Like I know from experience, every man that I've dated since 2015, so over 10 years, when we start dating, that first month, his career explodes. He becomes so much more successful because of my divine feminism. Sure. I give him a confidence, being in relation with him, touching him, sharing my energy, sharing my feminine ooey gooey, that it raises his consciousness and his vibration, and he goes after things more proudly,
Sure.
believing in his success and his abilities more, because he's with me.
Yeah.
I have that magic power. So for the men that are currently running around the manosphere and society saying, we don't need women, we hate women, F women, use women, whatever, you got it wrong, sir. You got it all kinds of twisted, because the divine, grounded, masculine man understands that having me in his life adds value to his life.
You know, okay, so it is funny that you say that. I think in my dating history, I've always gravitated toward women that were a little bit more mean, which is funny that you say that. Not mean, I think, but maybe more strong-willed.
Right.
So there was, I remember a case where there was a girl one time, and I was like obsessed with her, right, for like years. But she was dating someone else at the time, and so I was like, okay, like maybe.
You wanted her because you couldn't have her.
Well, hold on, I'm not done. All right, so anyway, so it was like maybe, gosh.
Competitions are so hot for men. Keep going.
Yeah, okay, so it was like 4 to 5 years, whatever. And she was dating this guy. And I would like bring her coffee. I'd be, you know, because she was a friend.
I was hoping you were going to bring me a matcha today.
I was going to ask you, but then you didn't like mention it. So then I was like, oh, she probably doesn't want it.
Anyways, continue.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, I'll remember that for next time. Okay. So anyway, so I'm chasing this. Not chasing, but I guess I was chasing her, right? Because she worked at the gym.
You were hunting.
Yeah, sure.
That is a man's DNA, to hunt. That's why as soon as a man receives the that he wants, he's 50% less interested.
Yeah.
But continue.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So she was a front desk girl at the gym, and then she at at Lifetime. Not this one, a different one. This is years ago. This is like 10 years ago. This doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but anyway. So finally, one day she breaks up with her boyfriend, right? And of course, who does she come running to, right? It's me. And immediately, she was like, she wanted to hang out. She wanted to go and do things together. And I was for it. And then the chase disappeared, and I realized, I was like, I don't know if I really like this girl like that. And she's coming on way too strong, and I ghosted her.
Exactly.
I never did anything.
Exactly. Ladies, men like to hunt.
I'm a terrible person. Like, I'll admit it.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're not a terrible person. That's genetics. That's DNA. That's how
Yeah.
you are encoded. You are meant to go and get things, to go after things, to be strategic, to hide in the bushes, to like attack, to bring home
yeah.
the bacon,
Yeah,
so to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
And when a woman's just like, I almost spread my legs wide open and was like, come on in.
Yeah.
It's so unattractive
Yeah.
to men that are actually looking for relationships. For men that just want to hang out and bang, sure, that's great. They
Yeah.
love that. But ladies, they're going to discard you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love femininity and feminism in that, like, my body, my choice. And I love that there was a sexual revolution. I love that I don't have to wear a bra and a corset.
Yeah.
I love free the nipple. I'm all about all of that. But I am not about giving away my sexual power to a man that has not earned or deserve it.
Yeah.
Because you don't maybe know this. I'm almost 3 years celibate. Because, yeah.
Wow.
I
Didn't know that.
After I lost my brother drowned in Lake Michigan on the anniversary of our mom. I was just kind of like willy-nilly who's you what's it's. I was like, okay, you're cute. Let's make out. Let's hook up, whatever. Yeah. Not a good look, not only in the city of Chicago, because it's a very small city and everybody knows everything, and it did not look good for my brand, but also for my energy, my vibration. I was letting in the wrong people.
Yeah.
And so I met this one guy. He was working all over the country. I traveled and we had dates all over, and then he flew back home to France, where he's from. Mm-hmm. And I thought we were going to continue dating. That didn't work out, and I was devastated. And I was like, it was Christmas time, and I matched with someone on Raya who had been on reality TV shows.
Is Raya the dating app for like people of status? You have to be invited into
allegedly. It's no longer status anymore. But
Yeah.
at the time it was. This guy had been a professional basketball player, and he had been on reality TV. Look at a joke. The man was looking a joke. But he made me promise not to watch his show, so I didn't. This man stole my $700 Allison Olivia pants so he could wear them. This is the kind of man that I was allowing into my space. So after him, I was like, no more men.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. How did they fit him? Like,
They did fit him.
how? All right, you guys are the same, like,
We had the same waist.
Same waist and
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
okay.
He was like 6'6", I think. And I'm 5'11", but they were long enough. I mean, they looked actually good. They were this color. They were this blue. They looked great on him, not gonna lie. But he stole them and then dumped me like the next day. And I was like, you POS, because he was gonna take us to the Super Bowl
Okay.
for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna get it back. Anyways, so then he refused to bring it back. And it just, I was so irritated that I had let someone in my, because then I watched the show and he was a total douche canoe. And I was like, why did I not watch his show first? I would have saved myself so much heartbreak.
Yeah.
But after him, I was like, I need to not let any man date me because I don't love myself.
Okay.
I am not dating quality men if this is the kind of man that I allowed to touch me.
Yeah.
Like, we barely did anything because, like, it had only been 2 weeks. But, like, just letting that kind of vibration energy into your life tarnishes your vibration. So that was January of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And the last person was my boyfriend in October of 2023. So I decided then that I'm going to take a few, actually, it wasn't by choice. My therapist forced me. She's like, do 90 days. I was like, 90 days? Do you know how hard that's going to be? She was like, just do 90 days, please. Please, Lisa. You need 90 days. Just detox. Just detox your energy. Yeah. And what I learned is when you commingle with a person, like right now, Christian, our energies are commingling.
Sure.
Because we are less than 6 feet away from each other, my vibration is entangling with your vibration.
Great.
Like our auras are mixing right now. So when you share space, dating, kissing, all the things, fornication, you're crossing energy. And women, you let a man inside of you. He puts his energy inside of you. When you think about it that way as a woman, when I say that to women, they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
When you meet someone at a bar that you don't know anything about and you let him put his energy in you, sis, come on. So that 3 months turned into 3 years because now I've been dating. It's such a different caliber because now when I'm dating, I'm hyper aware of what men are doing. And they tend to like self-implode. Like I'm going to tell you a story about yesterday.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before I tell this story?
I don't.
Okay. Yesterday I matched with a doctor from Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Handsome, successful, charming. Texting. He's like, here's my number. Let's set up a FaceTime. So I text. Normally I don't give my phone number until we meet, but he's in a different state and we need to FaceTime. And there's no video capability in Raya. So I'm like, whatever. So I give him my number. And he's like, here's my number. Let's figure out a time. But if you want, we can flirt for the next few hours while we figure this out. And so I send him a picture of my day, which to me is like the best way to flirt. Let's exchange our lives. So I send him a picture. He's like, I know exactly where you are. And then I sent a picture of a dog. And I was like, I just fell in love. And he's like, with me? Oh, it usually takes a few days. And I was like, these are red flags. Okay. This is 20 minutes in and you're already, no, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then he's like, get some au cheval for me. And I said, I've actually never had au cheval. And he's like, and I said, I prefer bavettes. And he goes, well, when I come, I'm taking you to au cheval. And in my head, I'm thinking, you are already disregarding my preferences. I've already politely let you know that I prefer bavettes. So I don't reply. 10 minutes later, wow, really mature. You're going to ghost me?
Wow.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. I have the screenshot.
Oh my God.
6 minutes later, real mature for 43.
Holy shit.
This man had my number for less than an hour and he self-imploded.
Yeah.
I didn't even say anything. But when you have heightened your vibration by not allowing toxic men or women into your stratosphere, they self-implode.
Yeah.
They take themselves out. I dated a guy, we went on a second date. He crashed out so hard on the second date. I was just sitting there watching him. He had like a physical meltdown because my energy is so powerful. I am not manipulative in any way. Like they can't pull a fast one.
Yeah.
And it's jolting to their central nervous system. So they like start on fire.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
So
he showed his cards way too soon.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
They're accidentally showing their cards so quickly because my vibration is so clean.
Yeah.
They don't know that I'm celibate.
Yeah.
They don't know that that's why I have this magnetism, this power. But I am so confident in my feminine, divine, ooey gooey power that like I just sit there and they melt down.
Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to think of a story to. Actually, I do have a story.
Okay.
Very similar.
Very similar.
A very similar story.
Okay.
So I got set up with this girl. This was like 4 years ago. This is in like 2021.
By the way, I hate being set up.
Yeah.
I'll never do that to you. I know you think being
Well, you kind of already
nominated for a Bachelor show is like setting up. It's not the same.
She already did. So, anyway. So it's 2022. So Carrie the One. That was 4 years ago.
Okay.
It was a girl that worked at a salon, a hair salon, and I remember my niece was born that same day. And so we had this date set up for like a week. And I wasn't really looking for it. Like, I didn't want to go on it. But I remember my friend's like, just do it. She's like, and if you don't like her, whatever. And I was kind of like forced into it. So I'm like, fine, I'll do it, So I remember I had to come and see my niece who had just been born. And then I had to drive all the way to Naperville. Okay, so it was,
Yuck.
And it was during rush hour. So it was like an hour and a half.
I was gonna say like 2 hours, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so our date was like at, let's just say, 7, right?
Kudos to you. Wait, the baby was in Naperville or the date was at Naperville?
The baby was here in Chicago.
But she was in Naperville.
Correct.
So you drove to Naperville for this woman on a
Yeah.
first. You're a good guy, Christian. You're a good guy.
I did. Well, so so I go, and again, the date is like, let's just say at 7, right? So I had gotten there at maybe like 7:15, 7:20.
Because you just spent an hour and a half in fucking traffic.
Yeah, and I should have been there sooner, but
Traffic.
it's whatever. Yeah. So I had told her I was going to be late. So anyway, so I remember I parked the car. I go into the salon, and she's still working. She's like, well, I'm still working. And in my head, I go, okay, well, the date was for 7. I'm already 20 minutes late. At what point did you think, like, maybe we should reschedule, or maybe we should push it to 8, or something along those lines? So she's like, oh, well, like, I'm still finishing up here. So maybe we'll, like, we'll go have dinner at, like, in 30 minutes. And I said, oh, right. So that was a little odd. So I remember I, like, walked around. I think I went to go get a drink or something.
There's things to do in Naperville, yep.
I hate that town.
Oh.
Just because I've been there so much. Not because it's a bad town, but it's
like, a great town.
I'm overstimulated with that town. I need new towns in my life.
Okay.
Just not that one. And I remember we then go on a date, and we go to, what is it called? It was a Korean barbecue.
Hibachi.
There you go. Yeah. And that's where we went. And I remember during the date, she then proceeded to, like, complain about the girl that set me up with her.
Oh, hell no.
And she was like, oh,
the mutual friend that you like.
And I just met this woman. Like, I didn't even know anything about this. And she's like, oh, like, Nicole is, like, the worst, and she's just so demanding, and yada, yada, yada. And so I remember I'm listening to this.
People really show you who they are.
Yeah.
Like, right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then...
Classy broad. That's what we call those.
It's not that I was a turnoff, but she just...
It's such a turnoff. What do you mean?
Oh, not that part. The next part of the
I find that to be a turnoff.
Yeah, that's obviously one of the turnoffs. But the other part was that she started swearing. And she started using F this, F that, and started using the C word. And I was like, that's kind of crazy to use, like, on the first date. But I was like, whatever. So then I remember we go get ice cream, and then I dropped her off. And... in my head, I go, yeah, I'll probably never go on another date with that girl. So anyway, so I then kind of did what you did. I started to, like, ghost her and not text her back. And she started to go crazy. I remember before the date had happened, somebody had told me that she hadn't had a boyfriend in, like, 10 years. And I was like, okay. I was like, why would you tell me that? Like, that's definitely not a good thing. Well, but they're probably trying to warn me. Like,
yeah.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
So anyway, I remember I started to, like, pull back, and I didn't respond to any of her messages. And I was like, okay, like, I think that this is over, And I remember she had said something along the lines of, all of you men are just the same. You're ghosting me. Like, what the F, this and that. And it was like, I remember that day I was at work. I was, like, at photo shoots all day. So it wasn't like I was ignoring her intentionally at that point, but I literally was just at work, and she didn't like it. And throughout the day, she just kept going and going and going and going. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I think we're done here. And she's like, no. She's like, well, we can still be friends. And I was like, no, I'm okay. So fast forward, I meet the friend that who set me up, like, maybe 2 weeks later. She tells me that girl said to her that I was needy, that I was demanding, that I was disrespectful, that I kept blowing her phone up. And I go, what are you talking about? I go, none of that's true. So she, like, immediately lied to, like,
this
save
is
face.
Proof that it doesn't matter how perfect you are, people will lie. People will make up their own stories about how you treated them. It doesn't matter how you actually treated them. They will make shit up in their heads. Mm-hmm. Okay, first of all, I applaud you for going to Naperville for the first date.
Thanks.
For me, when a man does not ask me to meet him close to my house, immediate no. Uh-huh. When a man on a dating app says, hey, I'm in West Loop, come over by me, no. Unmatch. When a guy on Raya says, when are you flying to my city for a date, unmatch. Yeah. Not happening.
Sure.
I am not doing that. You, as the man, need to put in the effort. So I love that you went to her work.
I did.
I love that you didn't freak out when she was still working.
No.
I love that you still took her to a cute place. Mm-hmm. For me, when someone immediately talks negative about someone, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And for me, when someone says a generalization about all men are the same, I'm done. I can't listen. Anything that you said past that, because that's not real life.
Yeah.
Like when a man says to me, "Oh, you women," I'm not listening anymore. I can close my ears off. I can't comprehend. Your mouth is moving, but I'm not hearing anything that you say, and I'm singing in my head right now because I'm not going to listen to it.
Sure.
Because it's not real life. There's not one thing that every single person on the entire planet has that the other person doesn't. It's just not real life.
Sure.
So, I mean, I don't have any more input on how you can handle a crazy person. I do swear, though, so you're making me reconsider cursing in my life because
I didn't like if a girl swears, that's fine. But like on the first date, you're dropping f-bombs like every other word. I was like, this is kind of.
So I did call a girl the cunt word this week.
Again, I don't care about any of that.
What I wanted to reference is like when I Googled it, because I was like, what is the definition of the C word?
Yeah.
Because it's such an elusive word that most people only call it the C word, which still gets a gasp when you say the C word.
Yeah.
People, and I like Googled it and I was like, I mean, this part of my body's a cherished part. So like it's referencing that. So I didn't understand why it was so grotesque. But according to AI and the internets, it is the most grotesque word you can call someone. And I was like, that's so sad that that beautiful thing has that negative of a connotation to that single word. But for some reason, that word has power.
Yeah.
So the fact that she was just dropping it like a dumpster fire, white trash hillbilly.
Yeah, she's
Listen, I am former white trash, so this is why I curse sometimes.
Okay. Again, that's fine. I don't care if you curse.
No, I know, but it is trashy of me, and I'm really working on it.
It's not trashy. No, it's not trashy at all. Again, it's just at that
I
moment.
do like bullshit, though.
What do you mean, like the word bullshit?
Yeah, I like to call it out and be like, "You're full of bullshit."
Oh, I don't care.
Because
that's
I can tell if people are full of bullshit, so I like saying it. It's like an adjective to me. It's my word of saying like you're a liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like liar, like gets people all riled up. How dare you? I'm not.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, you are.
I mean, my clients tell me that my favorite word is fuck, and I'm like, yeah, I mean.
So I watched a TikTok this week, and that word is connected to a dark entity, demonic power. Gosh. And when you say it a couple times, you are calling in that dark entity type being.
Yeah.
And they're bringing in some furniture right now. This is exciting for it's the maintenance. They're fixing things. It's my favorite maintenance guy. What's going on? You want to join? No?
No.
He's so chill. Yes, please fix those handles. We can't get in and out. Now I forgot what I was talking about. The C word?
You're talking about the C
I
word.
was talking about cursing.
You're talking about how the word F is connected to the devil or something.
Oh, yeah. Fukai, I think is his name.
Fukai?
Yeah, so when you say the F word 3 times, you're like summoning him.
Right. Okay.
I can tell you don't care anything.
It's not that I
about
don't care, it's just that I've now stored in my brain. I'll use that when
Google it.
when I really don't like someone, I'm gonna say it in their presence.
Well, what you're doing is when you say it 3 times is you're allowing that demon to enter you.
Okay, well, that's kind of crazy. You know, it's very interesting that you're talking about like the devil and demons and stuff like that.
Yes.
But you're not like what is it? Not Christian, but you're not really religious. Like I think you brought up dark entities and the devil more than you have God.
Oh, totally.
In the time that I met you.
Yeah. So I was raised by a father who was atheist. Who, when I was, I think, 10 years old, and I was like, Daddy, is Santa Claus real? He was like, honey, Santa Claus, Jesus, none of it's real. Like, he sat me down on the floor and had this, and I remember being like, why did I ask? I wish I had never asked. And he sat with me on the floor for like 3 hours telling me how we would come from monkeys and like the whole Bible was whatever and blah, 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 blah. And I'm a person that doesn't believe things until I have proof or receipts.
Okay.
So I didn't believe him that it didn't exist, but I didn't know if I believed that it did exist yet. And then coincidentally, I signed up to 2 different colleges that were both religious schools where I had to study the Bible.
Oh, you did tell me this.
And I told you, remember what I said about my teacher with Hitler?
You did say this, yes.
Yeah. So that to me was a very confusing thing that like if Hitler were doing something so terrible and he just asked for forgiveness on his deathbed and he's forgiven, like that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like what I believe is hell is on earth. I believe that your negative mindsets, your negative beliefs about yourself feeling like you don't deserve things is your hell. You are living in a negative reality of lack and inability to receive or deserve. That sounds like hell to me. And when you have a negative belief system about yourself and your environment, it perpetuates the environment in which you live in. So you attract more of the same. It's like, oh, I think I'm going to get a red car. And then you drive around and all you see is fucking red cars. Yeah. Excuse me, there's my white trash coming out again with the swearing.
It's okay.
You told me swearing something, and now I'm swearing a lot. I gotta clean it up. I gotta be classy. So it's kind of like when you say something, especially in your mindset and your belief system, I am blank, the universe wants to reinforce that. So to me, back to your question about like God and whatever, like I do believe that there are entities that live within people that are dark and negative and that have like taken over their power and their light because the person had a situation that brainwashed them into thinking that they were in lack and not deserving. Sure. So the person is thinking negative about themselves. So this dark entity is able to move in and like really cloud this person's belief system and like make them spiral down even more to consume their power, their energy.
Sure.
So by you being in lack, you attract more lack, and then you allow more demonic darkness to come towards you, and crawling out of the dark and leaning into your light and claiming your light, claiming your power, claiming your magnetism, claiming your feminine ooey gooey like I do, makes you brighter. When you met me, would you agree I had a brightness to me?
I would agree.
It's very common for people to tell me you have this like energy, this like vibrancy, this like energetic lightness to you, and I think that got created from when I started believing in myself, when I started rewriting my belief system about myself, when I believe that I actually deserve the things that I actually want.
Sure.
And the more that I lean into the version of myself that believes that I can have that, the more I'm receiving it. The more I'm being reaffirmed it with more podcasts, more keynote speeches. You know, I got reviews for my book in the last week that were all amazing, incredible things because I believe I deserve to hear those things.
You have a book?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Neither of them are out, but the first one was a memoir, just talking about all the like terrible things that have happened. And I was like, nobody knows me yet. I can't drop a memoir.
No.
I'm like, I'm not known. How can I drop a memoir? That's weird.
Yeah.
So the memoir's been shelved, and I wrote a book last month called Come Undone, and it talks about some of my situations where I've stumbled.
Okay.
And like how I got through them. It's more of like a workbook because it's more about the reader than me. And 2 of the 5 people finished it yesterday and sent me notes, and they were like, it is so easy to digest. It's something that I would want to reread. It reminded me of the things that I already knew, but it strengthened my understanding of things that I didn't fully understand. Like I wrote it in a way because, listen, I think everybody has a story, and I think there's a lot of people that should be writing books that could be Netflix documentaries. I mean, just you talking about the haunted house that you were at last time could have been a document. That could be a Netflix special, right? There's stories that live within all of us that should be told, but everybody's so afraid to not be perfect. No one tells their story. Yeah. No one wants to write the book. No one wants to look silly. No one wants to be like, oh, look at my story means something or my story is important. People are afraid or ashamed or embarrassed to put a spotlight on themselves. Yeah. So for me, I wanted to tell my stories because it's my belief that me telling my stories might inspire or activate someone else to make action on improving their life. Gotcha. Believing in themselves. Maybe they see themselves in one of my stories and they're like, you know what? Lisa had this situation similar to mine. Maybe I start doing this, or maybe I start doing that, or maybe I start considering or trying or whatever. And they rewire their timeline and they go to a different version of themselves.
So now, actually, no, it's funny. I have a question now.
Yes.
Now that we've covered God and relationships and all of that, and narcissists and non-narcissists. Okay, so when you have a thirsty there?
Yeah. Hey, I talk a lot. I'm pulling all the weight here. Okay.
Okay, so let's just say you have a client come to you, right?
Yes.
A female client.
Okay.
And you're very women empowered. You love women. You're for women.
I'm for both genders, to clarify, but yes.
Sure. Is there ever a scenario that you'll get a client, right? And they'll ask you about these things, right? Whether it's energy, whether it's hypnotherapy, etc. And then you start to realize you're like, oh my God, it's not the guy that's a problem. This girl is actually a narcissist. Have you ever had that scenario dropped on you?
I mean, not to be rude, but it's always the person that I'm working with that's the problem.
Okay.
Because if you are allowing toxic people in your life,
Yeah.
you're the problem. You don't have boundaries. You don't have
Sure.
self-love.
Yeah.
And I can only help the person that's in front of me.
Sure.
Does that answer your question?
It does answer my question. Sort of.
It's the person is sitting in front of me is the only one that I can help get their thoughts and behaviors out of the situation. I can't impact or change someone that's not only not in the room, but not wanting to do the work.
Yeah.
So when someone comes into the room and expresses, like, I have had someone who they were in a marriage that didn't go well and they got divorced. And then they started dating a man after, and they couldn't trust him, couldn't love him because they had been so hurt by their other relationship.
Yeah.
And that's what they came to me for. They were like, I know that I have this limiting belief because of my divorce that's causing me to just like throw away this relationship. And I think this person's a good guy. And I was like, talk to me. Tell me what you think about him. And she would say things and I would be like, okay, well, do you think that he was trying to be mean or hurt you with that situation? And she'd be like, well, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Do you think maybe that you were taking this situation with your ex and comparing him to this current guy, and you were maybe unjustly accusatory that this guy was maybe going to do something, but he wasn't even close to doing the same? She was like, now that you make me think about it, like I led her to the water. I walked her to the water. I was like, hey, here's the water. Walk with me. Let's like talk about this.
Yeah.
And now it's been 12 years and she's still with that guy. The new guy that she was dating. They have houses all over. She's like so happy. She trusts him. Like she's changed her life.
Yeah.
And she was ready to throw away this. I thought vibrationally he was a really quality guy. And I can't judge and vouch for every person because I never met him in person. But the stories that she was telling me, she seemed like she was the one that was having the problem.
Sure.
And she's the one in front of me. So she's the one that I helped. Whether or not he's a great guy, I can't speak on every relationship in the future. But I do have a good discernment. So if they're generally not a good guy, I will tend to try to let them be more aware of what he's doing behaviorally so that they can come to the aha that this person isn't a great person. Because you can't tell someone their person's a bad person. It pushes them towards them more.
Sure.
You just have to point out the mannerisms that aren't lining up with your preferences.
Yeah. Now, if you have a client, let's just say in that same scenario, right, where they are not damaged, but there's something clearly happening where you can see, like,
Which is every person.
Which is every person. It could be boy or girl.
Yes.
Is there ever one that, like, you'll get and they, like, don't change? They just continue to be just, like, chaos?
I've never had a client that I've accepted as a client not change.
Yeah.
If there's someone that tries to hire me that does not fill in my intake form or doesn't take it seriously, I won't take them as a client.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to waste my time just to take your money.
Right.
Like, I love money, but I would rather spend my time improving my life and enjoying my life than waste my time on someone. Like, I had someone that had a very disturbing request in 2017.
Yeah.
He wanted me to help him be able to do a specific thing that I found very grotesque. And I let him leave and I emailed him. I said, I'm not going to be meeting with you ever again.
Yeah.
I wish you well. So, yeah.
Interesting. I don't know why that thought just came into my head, but I was
No,
like,
it's fascinating to you and you're welcome to ask any questions. Yeah.
because I feel like you always hear about like the, oh my God, this is what happened. Like it was so amazing, right? But I think it's very rare that people ever like share the bad experiences or like the clients that didn't go so well or like the bad relationships, which I think is almost a little bit I guess for this sake, it's more entertaining.
It's juicier, of course.
Yeah.
You know, the fumbles and the flaws are what gets people entertained. I just posted a reel this week saying that like I went on a first date with a guy. He was wasted. So the next day I was like, hey, I don't think we're in alignment. I don't drink. You clearly love to drink. And he was like, oh, I don't drink like that. That was a mistake. And I was like, huh? And then for almost 3 full months, he didn't drink. like that.
And
I believed that that was really who he was.
Yeah.
And the week I said I love you and he met my family from the Netherlands, he got wasted at Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the guy that I saw on the first date that you told me that you weren't. And he was like, well, this is me. And I was like, oh my God. And then he promised to change and to not do that so often. And we dated for like another month or two. And then it just crashed out.
Yeah.
But he was my biggest teacher.
Yeah.
You know, like I needed to re-hurt myself by allowing him back into my life so that he could destroy me and emotionally beat me down to nothing.
Sure.
So that I could realize that I can't keep dating these types of men and I need to start going to therapy.
Yeah.
And a few months after him, my mom died.
Yes.
And then a few months after that, my brother died. And that is when, you know, I had that relationship with the French guy and then I went celibate. So like for me, celibacy was probably the most impactful change that I could have done that's free. I mean, I'm not saying like don't enjoy yourself. You can have great times by yourself. I'm just saying don't commingle your energy with a man or a person, you know, if you're a guy with dating a woman, until they've earned it. And that usually takes months. That's not going to happen after 3 dates. And I know men have like the 3-date rule.
What's the 3-date rule?
After the third date, you better put out.
Really? I didn't know that was a rule.
He's invested money in 3 dates. You better put out.
I didn't even know that was a rule. Hand to God, I've never.
This is why you've been nominated as Chicago's most eligible bachelor, Christian. This is proof of why I nominated you for Chicago's most eligible bachelor.
I feel like I live under a rock for all these like do's and don'ts a lot of the time.
There's just different levels of men, and there's just different types of men. There are men that like will schedule a date with me, and then a few hours before be like, "Hey, I can't meet at 3, but let's meet at 7."
Wow, what a change!
That's gonna be block.
4
I'm not even
hours?
gonna reply to that.
Yeah.
How disrespectful that you think I'm just going to have so much time in my life to cater to your schedule.
Yeah.
And also you're going to change it last minute? That's so rude.
How many dates do you go on a month, would you say?
I would say I go on 3 dates a year. Like actual sit-down dates.
Okay.
So far I've been on 3 sit-down dates this year.
Got it.
I mean, will I go on more? Sure. How many men do I talk to
Yeah.
a year? Hundreds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I was asked to be the judge for Chicago's most eligible bachelor, because I've been on probably 1,000 first dates.
Okay.
Listen, I'm 43 years old. I've been dating since I was 17. I was on Plenty of Fish, Match.com.
What is Plenty of Fish?
It's like a cheap coffee meets bagel. Bumble, Hinge, League. Like I've been on all the dating apps. And like that guy yesterday that like crashed out.
The doctor.
That was so weird.
Yeah,
like
that's
10
kinda
minutes of no replying.
That's
like
a
I
lot.
literally said, I prefer Bavette's. And he's like, oh no, we're going to Oshaval. And he replied 10 minutes later, what, is that too much sassy logic for you?
No. Yeah.
So you're calling me illogical?
I mean, you could have been driving too. Like you could have.
I was literally showering. I'm not like this with my phone because this doctor's texting me.
Yeah.
And I come out of the shower and I look at my phone because it's plugged in on the island. And I was like, because he had sent 4 in a row.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, what the actual?
Yeah.
He just crashed out.
Yeah. You know, I feel like sometimes guys like that, they don't really like get those lessons early on. So like for instance, when I was like in middle school, right, years and years and years and years ago, right, and I liked a girl, very similar. And I remember I texted her, like kind of like that. I didn't crash out, but it was like I was so like clingy and like I had sent like 10 messages. It wasn't 10, but it was like maybe 4 or 5. And I remember thinking, and I was like, maybe that was a bad idea, you know. And then I came to the realization, don't ever do that again. It's kind of weird. But then there's guys like that who like they never got that in their head.
They never got
They're
it.
like, oh yeah,
he's a doctor, so he's probably so used to it. Oh, he's a doctor. Oh, like that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to an NBA player last week. It doesn't matter to me because
Yeah.
he did something shenanigans. I stopped replying
Yeah.
because I'm like, what? This is how you're going to treat me? No, I don't want this.
Do I know the player? Is it the one that we talked about?
I don't know. No, it's not the one we talked about. No.
Okay.
No. That one's too young for me. Come on.
Didn't you say? Oh, okay. Well, all right. All right.
So
Fair enough.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions about Chicago's most eligible bachelor that I didn't answer before we go?
No.
Or dating?
No. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. All right.
No. I think we're good.
Okay.
All right. Well, should we look through? I kind of want to look through.
Comments?
Yeah. It's funny. I was texting with someone before, and he's like, "What are you doing today, Lisa?" And I was like, "Well, I'm actually about to go live stream on YouTube about dating."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Maybe I'll join in and see."
That's funny.
Okay, this guy sent a lot. You both are looking so good. Thank you, Mohan.
How often do you read these?
Usually at the end, I like to go through them.
Okay.
I find Lisa's voice relaxing and inviting while working out. Okay, all right, I like that.
There's gonna be some mean ones for sure.
Oh, there will. That's partially why I want you to.
Forward to
No,
it.
oh, they're gonna be about me, not you.
No, it probably will be. It's okay.
Could hypnosis make you eat bread again? It's not that I can't eat bread. It's that it makes me go to the hospital. So your question doesn't make sense.
Are weak minds easier? Why is he tapping in caps?
I don't know. He's yelling at us. These. Okay. All right. Let's see.
All I hear is rubbish. You're what?
Let's not repeat the bad ones.
Oh, sorry. I love the people that will come in here.
Oh, he is fine AF. Okay.
I think that was a guy that said that.
That's still a compliment.
That's true. That's true. I love the
Second cousins. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Oh, the people that come in here and like leave negative reviews is like, what are you doing?
Honestly,
Like, what are you doing?
I envision them to be about 12 years old.
Like I can't imagine just being like, oh, I'm just gonna go with my day and go on YouTube.
Honest, that's why I think they're kids.
and just start commenting.
Yeah. Oh, Shelly, I hate that you were ghosted. It does hurt. I would never intentionally ghost someone. Like, I have been really attempting to make like a goodbye text to people and been like, hey, I think, you're a lovely person. It's just not a connection for me. But like Mr. NBA, like there was no effort.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't give effort to someone that's not giving effort, even if it's to end the conversation.
Yeah. I'm kind of actually terrible with ghosting. It's like my...
You do it?
All the time.
I think it's not healthier. I think it's easier for men because men are not taught emotions or how to have those kinds of conversations. And a lot of women are crazy.
I think I do it.
And women lash out.
I do it earlier on. I try to make sure that like there's nothing happening. Like there's no feelings being, because then that'll be like a very different scenario. But like if it's just like early talking stages, like a first date and you swore on it the entire time and threw my friend under the bus, yeah, you're going to get ghosted.
Right. Well, and that's, you look like Tiger Woods.
You know what's so funny is that my brother actually looks like Tiger Woods. And I used to make fun of him all the time.
Show a picture.
Let me find a good picture of him, of Frank.
Oh, you got a second person. He does look like Tiger.
That's so funny.
I would like to point out that Tiger Woods, I don't know if now, used to use a hypnotherapist. Wow. So when he was in the height of his career, I want you to understand that billionaires use hypnotherapists because we remove the limiting beliefs and blockages and self-sabotaging. I have a hypnotherapist that I work with. I actually used to self-hypnotize myself, but now I have an Akashic Records person that hypnotizes me.
This is my brother.
Okay, show the people.
That's.
I don't know.
He has a bigger beard now, but like back in the day.
Well, do you have a non-beard photo?
I mean, that's like.
Show the old photo of where he looked like
why
him.
Are you yelling?
Come on, effort, Christian. Come on.
Oh my God. Let's see here.
Thank you, Inspired for Life. I'm glad that you like the title.
It does not look like I have one.
So, I'll name this account later, or I'll name this account later. We met last week. Christian and I met at a networking kind of socialite.
It's true.
Pickleball festival.
It's true.
And he went to my Instagram where I had posted, I talk to dead people, and he was like, red Sharpie. Text me, explain this. I'm going to need you to explain this. And I said, do you want to come over to my house and we'll live stream about it? And he said, yeah, I'll bring you matcha. Mm-hmm. And it was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And here we are.
Here we
Best
are.
buds.
Best new buds. Anytime he texts me, I'm like, let's live stream about it.
Oh, I never told you about how the horses went.
How did they? Oh, you were, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't go well because you didn't invite me.
It wasn't that it didn't go well.
Oh.
It was that I was out there for another reason. Basically, they're creating like a huge operation here in Chicago. And
Okay.
everyone there was being like tested. And I didn't realize it until like the second or third day. But they're like doing this whole thing with horses and they want to train them there.
Right.
And they want my company to help with all of their marketing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's going to be so great.
But that's why I didn't like bring you.
Well, you can bring me another time.
I am going to bring you another time.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
And I was going to text you about it because I was like, Lisa would text me if she couldn't bring me to an event. But then, I don't know, I didn't text you. I was
It's
like,
okay. I feel like
I was
divine
like-
timing. I didn't have a dress right for the occasion.
It was, well, we were at a farm, so.
No, that's you bring a white dress with like cowboy boots and like a hat.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
the look. I got to get a white
yeah.
dress.
Yeah. Well, there were wild horses too, but
Oh, I love that.
I'll talk to you more about it off.
Inspired for Life, yes. He has a drinking problem still to this day. The girl after me almost went into a mental facility because he shred her confidence, and he normalizes it in a way that you should join him. So then I had started drinking more and I lost myself because I was like, okay, well, I don't know. It's near the end. We can talk about that next time. We have an interesting chemistry.
We both had questions to each other.
You miss seeing my TikToks? Do you not see them anymore?
You're on TikTok too?
I am on TikTok.
Gosh, I'm learning so much about
Almost 8,000 followers on TikTok.
you. Wow.
Yeah.
Some might say that she's famous.
I like iconic.
I can't boost your ego too much. I'm only 11, but okay. It's a little weird.
Right. We don't read them out loud.
I'm sorry.
We only read the compliments. It's a new behavior you have to learn. I'm not upset that you're doing it. It's just you understand now why you stop.
Yeah.
We should have a network or cable TV show together. That would be fun. You could be on the Lisa podcast. I mean, honestly, I can send you an invitation and we can do it internationally, wherever you are in the world. I'm guessing they want to know if you play basketball or golf.
I play golf. Yes.
Cool.
Not
Cool.
because I look like Tiger Woods, supposedly.
Okay.
You know what would be really crazy if like my ex found this and was like commenting and was like, he's a liar. Don't believe
She'd
him.
call me a cunt.
Oh my God.
I don't run marathons. I have an artificial hip. I have 9 titanium custom pieces, so I don't run anymore.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
How did that?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe they do know me.
Let's see. See how many lies there are? It's just fascinating to me.
There's definitely a lot of these.
Right.
How many comments do you think there is in total?
It'll tell us when we hang up.
Oh, for sure.
It counts them for us.
You know what's so funny? The closer that we've gotten to the camera, the more people have started coming like
Well, because they can see us now. So
Yeah.
maybe we have to lean forward
Yeah.
from now on.
Yeah. We're just like, yeah. I love that we're like two completely different worlds too.
Meaning,
Like you're just in your world and I have my world and we're combining and
I know.
making this new world.
We know nothing about each other's worlds.
You're still kind of a stranger.
Totally.
Your voice sounds good.
Hello.
Man, people love your voice.
They do. My profile says a select audience can view your TikTok. Interesting.
Oh, that person wants to know what we
sure.
do.
What do you do?
Well, what do you do?
Well, I just asked you.
Okay, all right, God. I run a production/marketing company in Chicago.
I am a residential real estate broker with Sotheby's, and I'm a certified hypnotherapist that has been doing content for the last 3 years on similar topics
Mm-hmm.
of what we talked about today.
Got it.
And then there's these other ones that like YouTube is like, you probably don't want to know. Probably don't want to see that. And that's what they're calling. So, okay. Well, then we're just going to see. There is a powerful button where I could just like block them.
Oh, wow. So then they just get knocked out?
Yeah. And they can't post ever again.
Oh.
But every time there'll be new people.
Sure.
So it's like I'd be sitting here just like blocking everybody the entire time when I'm here to like actually speak to people,
Right.
which is why I lean back and talk, because I don't want to look at the mean things.
Yeah.
Because they're not real.
Can you just hide the comments as we're this close?
You know, you can't hide the comments.
So they're just always rolling?
They're always rolling, and you
Okay.
always like can kind of see them.
Got it.
I could turn off comments.
Yeah.
I've thought about that. Where like nobody gets to comment, but there's cool people like Shelly.
Yeah.
Who found me like 2 weeks ago and started following me, and Shelly comes to almost every live stream. And I want to like talk to Shelly because Shelly's a supporter. I don't know anything about Shelly.
Sure. She's like
I think Arizona, but that's the only thing that I know about Shelly.
What are you doing for the rest of the day? Let's talk to the people about our rest of our day.
Yeah. So I have book club later tonight.
Okay.
I'm meeting a girl at 4:30 and we're going to walk over to book club. We read, it's something about reality, like bending reality, and how to like, it's basically everything that I talk about with like hypnotherapy, like how your mind creates what you receive and observe and encounter and experience and witness and like all that. So that's going to be, starts at 5.
Okay.
I might go with a client for a walk that I nominated for Chicago's Most Eligible Bachelor because he's crashing out. Because he's like, Lisa, I don't know what this means. Blah. But also this man, Jake Tinkham, I'm going to call your name, was on The Bachelor.
Oh, wait. So it's like a... I thought you were talking about me for a second.
No. I'm going for a walk with Jake Tinkham.
They do crash out.
I told you all the straight ones crashed out.
Yeah.
And Jake, who literally went on stage as a bachelor back in 2020 because they couldn't do The Bachelor because obviously of COVID, he did a live in-person version of The Bachelor that was filmed and on the internets. Not afraid to do that. Afraid to do this.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Sure.
I don't understand.
Okay.
And then what was the other? Oh, and then I have to finish my book. I have to my book is written, but I'm creating a PDF so that I can upload it to the publisher.
Okay.
And I am waiting for reviews because on the first page normally, or on the back cover, people have like reviews of people that have read it.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for everybody to submit their reviews so that I can do that.
Yeah. What was I going to say? What am I doing today?
Yeah, what are you doing today, Christian?
I have to go to my building to reserve the freight elevator because I have furniture being delivered on Friday.
Oh, what brand of furniture did you purchase?
West Elm.
Ooh, he's fancy. He's bougie.
Oh, God. Okay, so...
Bougie, pinky up.
Really quick. I went to Lovesac.
I think you love this, by the way.
Why?
This live streaming. Because I was going to end it, and you're like, let's just keep talking about our day. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad that you like it, because they clearly enjoy it. They're enjoying it.
Okay, if anyone has ever gone to Lovesac,
Wood furniture is not made in China.
They wanted to charge me, what was it, $19,000 for a sectional. And I was like, are you kidding?
People will pay.
I was like, for real? And then I went to West Elm, and I furnished my whole place.
For less than 9?
For like, what are we talking about here? So, and then I have a dinner with my old assistant later tonight.
Cute. Why did she quit?
She wanted to become a loan officer and go do loans.
Is she working with Maddie?
She's not working with me. She's working with somebody else.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's the rest of my day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do the book. Maybe flirt with some boys on Ryle. Excuse me, men. Men. I matched with a new one today who's Scottish.
Okay.
I love an accent.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on like not just doing apps at all? What if you just like meet them like out
Christian?
in the wild? Okay. Sorry.
If you saw me at the bar,
Yeah.
sitting there, flowing dress,
Yeah.
eating whatever,
Uh-huh.
are you going to approach?
Probably.
You would?
Yeah, probably.
He's a rare one.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
it's fun. Well, it's not fun, I've been on Hinge on and off, whatever, and I matched with this guy on Hinge once, and he's like, I saw you out at this restaurant once by yourself, and I was like, and you didn't come and say hi?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I didn't know if you were interested in single.
Mm-hmm.
So I think most men don't approach anymore.
Yeah.
Well, most men are afraid from the Me Too movement to be too inappropriate and approach.
Oh, well, I think enough time has passed.
No, but this is the feedback because I ask men all the time. And something else that I wanted to reference about this is a lot of guys, I think, are used to women approaching because women are in their masculine energy right now, which is so disgusting. And women will be like, hey, what's going on? And like all like aggressive that like attractive men are now used to that. So they don't do any effort. And now they're the feminine energy, which is so disgusting. And so attractive men aren't approaching so much. Yeah. So good to know that Christian is an approacher.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think, because you talked about that girl who said that she wanted to try something else that had cancer, right? And then she tried with you, and then obviously it cured it. So I don't know. You're telling me that you're always on dating apps, but it's like, what if you just maybe don't try the dating app and just try something different?
I mean, it's my belief that I will meet someone in my normal lifestyle. One of the guys I dated in 2020, last year, 2025, had been my neighbor in 2023. And he had taken my number in November 2023. And he's like, hey, he had gotten sent to the Middle East for work. And he's like, when I get back, I want to take you on a date. So a year and some months later, he texted me, hey, I'm back. I'm going to be moving back to Chicago in a few months. Can I take you on a date? And we had a lovely time. So I met him in my building. He was my neighbor. I don't know, personally, I go for walks in the morning along the lake. There's plenty of men there.
Sure.
I go to Lifetime, to work out. Plenty of men there. I go to Whole Foods sometimes twice a day, if not once a day. Yeah. I walk around Chicago all the time.
Sure.
And I don't know, I don't drink, so I'm not going to go to a bar. I don't want to meet a man at a bar because I don't drink. So, I don't want to put myself in an environment that's not a place that I would normally be.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
People never listen to me. It's okay.
It's not that I don't want to respect what you're saying, but making me go to a bar is not.
I didn't say a bar.
Right. Where else would I meet a man where I'm not going? What's an additional place that you would recommend that I go that I'm not going?
I mean, you definitely go to the gym a lot. That's where I
go to the gym every
I met
day.
2 girlfriends that way.
Yeah, see, exactly.
So that's one. The library, that's another. You love reading. You love your little books, all that. Dinners. Eat restaurants, things like that. Doesn't have to be the bar.
Well, I do sit alone at the bar when I go to a restaurant, but I go to dinners maybe every 2 weeks. I don't go to dinner, especially with this, I saw my friend at the gym today, and she had the, pooping disease.
From the lettuce?
Yeah, but she said she didn't eat lettuce. She got it from a restaurant because it's really hard with cross-contamination to not get sick from it. She's like, Lisa, I have 1 week where I'm in between jobs, and I can't leave my house because I'm so afraid I'm going to poop.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, I went to that pickleball thing.
You did.
And there were 5 of the men that I've
There's actually another one on Wednesday.
I didn't get invited.
My assistant got tickets for if you want to go.
Oh, the one that you could pay. That one. Yeah, I saw that one.
But no, she got the tickets for free before they had to pay for them.
Oh, cool.
She got 4 of them.
What day is it?
It's on Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm free.
All right.
That would be fun.
I'll text you.
Yeah, thanks. Ooh, I have an outfit already. Ooh, I already know what I'm going to wear. Ooh, yes. Anything else? Hello to Argentina. So.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, well, thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.